Hello everyone, welcome to another algebra and trigonometry. So we're gonna keep simplifying these expressions that could have one term or multiple terms, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first one I'm seeing here, 7z plus z. So this is gonna be an interesting one. And we also have an exponent, so let me just start by copying it. So we have 7z minus 3 plus z times, oops, I already want to write 36, 6 squared, right? Okay, so we should see what we can simplify, right? We should go top down, see if there's anything we can do. So 7z, so according to order of operations, man, that 3 is horrible. We should just do the exponent for now. So times 36, right? 6 times 6 is 36. So now, if we rewrite this, we're going to have, gosh, I can't do my threes today, plus 36z, okay? So z times 36 is just 36z, okay? So they are, we can flip them around, all right? And now it does look like we don't have, look like the 6 squared was part of maybe going to combine with the 3, the 7z would combine with just the z, right? But now it looks like what we're going to have is 7z plus 36z, so what's that going to be? 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, so that's 43z minus 3. And that's going to be our answer, people. We can't go any further than that. Let me write it a little cleaner. Having some issues today with this. 43z minus 3. So that's going to be our answer for number 43. And that 3 still looks horrible. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. There we go. 43z minus 3. So just bear with me today. I guess I'm going to struggle with writing these down. Alright, so that's how we handle number 43. So, like I said, right, these expressions won't simplify just to one term, right? Some of them will have two terms, and that's just the way it is. So, the next one we have, let's see, this one's going to be fun. 4 times 3 plus 18x divided by 9. And then minus 12. Okay, so what do we have in this one? Let's see. So we have a multiply and a divide that needs to get handled. So I say we could probably do these at the same time. Now, do keep in mind, I am allowed to divide this. Yes, there's an x, but there's not an x on 9. It doesn't matter. So when we're combining like terms, that's only plus and minus, people. Okay, so that's one rule we're going to have to keep in our head. So how many 18s? Well, how many 9s fit in 18, right? So 2. Then the x was upstairs, so 2x. And then finally minus 12. So we have 12 minus 12, right? So that's just going to be 0 plus 2x. Well, that's just going to be 2x, right? Anything added to 0, right? If you add nothing to this number, no matter what x is, you're still just there, right? So 1 plus 0, 1, right? Etc., etc. So that's how we would handle number 44. Let's see if I could squeeze number 45 over here. So this one will be 9y. Messed up. 9 times the quantity y plus 8 minus 27. Okay, so this one's fun already. So, first thing we do, right, order of operations. So we go in the parentheses, right? We say, oh man, I can't add this y to this 8, right? There's no, it's not 8y, so there's not like terms. But this 9 is touching, right? It's touching, so that means it's multiplying. And what we have to do for these ones is we have to multiply both terms, okay? So it'll be 9 times y, so 9y. It's called the distributive property. And then we do 9 times 8, okay? So 9 times 8 is going to be 72. It's a positive 72, so we leave it as a plus. And then minus 27. Oh, sorry about this. Okay. I'm going to figure out how I can get my screen where these little things don't pop up on you guys. Sorry about that. But anyway, so we have a y in this term, right? We don't have y's in these terms. So this 72 minus 27, they can combine, right? So we know 9y is just going to be by itself. Now, what do we have here? So we would have to borrow, right? This would be 6. This would become 12. So that's going to be 5, right? So is that 55? No, 45. Plus 45. So nothing about this is negative, right? This is just 72 minus 27. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, just double checking myself. So that's our final answer. So we can't do anything else because the 45 doesn't have a y. We cannot combine those like terms. Well, they are not like terms, so we cannot combine them. Sorry. Say that a little more properly. Okay. So that's how we would handle something like 45. Now 46, I want to rewrite this, okay? So let me explain why I want to rewrite this. What we did here was called the distribution property, okay? Well, this is happening again, okay? And so this whole thing, right, this whole chunk could be viewed as A, right? And the 2 could be viewed as B. So if the whole chunk is parentheses, right, well, I can flip it, okay? And it's not going to change the answer. So what I mean by all that is I'm going to write it as 2 times the quantity 96t minus 4. So this doesn't change it, okay? I would still do the same process. I would still do 2 times the 96t. Then I would do 2 times the negative 4. So it doesn't change anything in this instance, okay? Now, there's a couple ways we could go about this, right? We could factor out the 2's right away, if you can see that. But I'll take it here to the side so we remember our fraction rules, right? So if we had 2 times 9/6, right, we could have the over 1. And yeah, I haven't included the t, right? Let's just handle the fraction. So what happens is this could be 2 times 9, 18, right? This could be 18 over 6, right? Because 1 times 6 is 6. And then how many 6's fit in 18 would be 3, right? Now the other way we could go about this is factoring out 2's, right? So I could say 2 fits into 2 once, right? 2 will fit into this 3 times. And then I would have 3 into 9, which is still 3. So there's a couple ways to go about it, right? 1 times 1 would be, 1 times 9 would be 9. 1 times 3 would be 3. Then how many 3's fit into 9? 3, right? So a couple ways we could go about this, like I say, but it is what it is. We could have also just simplified the fraction, right, and made this 3 2's, 3 halves, right? The 2 would kill the 2, so there's a few ways to go about fractions. But anyway, so we know 2 times 9/6 is 3, right? And then put the t. Don't freak out. We just proved it. Okay. And then 2 times -4 is going to be -8. And that's all we can do for this one. 3t minus 8. The t's bring me back to physics. I want to start working on some of the physics problems too. Be good practice for me and good knowledge to share. But anyway, so now let's see our last one. So now we have 47. So let's see, we have 6 plus 12b minus 3 times 6b. Okay. So according to order of operations, we should multiply, right? That's our first step. So we're not going to do anything with this 6 plus 12b minus, well, 3 times 6 is 18b. And if this is confusing, right, you might say, well, what about the like terms again, right? Well, it is, because it's like saying 6b plus 6b plus 6b, right? So it'd be 6, 12, 18b's, okay? So remember, the like terms only applies to addition and subtraction. So multiply and divide, y'all still do what you can do with these, and then you just carry along the variable, you know? So now we have this 6, right? So we have 6. Well, we're going to get a negative number here, right? We have 12 subtracting 18, so that means taking more than I have, right? So that's going to be negative 6b. Now, what a lot of teachers will end up doing, right, is they will probably rewrite this as negative 6b plus 6, right? They tend to always want the variable in front, and now we'll kind of see why. So if you guys have watched the integer videos that I have on the pre-algebra section, there's this keep change idea, okay? Okay, so what I did was I turned it into addition, and you might ask why, right? Well, with addition, I could flip it, right? I could flip this to be negative 6b plus 6. So if you ever do your math and you're not finding the answer, you might need to rewrite it, right? And it makes sense if you really think about it. The negative is in front of the 6b, right? The 6 is positive, right? So when we flip these, this should be negative 6b plus 6. But anyway, so that's the spiel, That's what makes math a little bit tricky sometimes too, right? Is you do all the math, you get an answer, and they're presenting it to you in a different way, so you doubt yourself, and then, possibly get it wrong. So don't doubt yourself, okay? So this is the final answer for number 47. Please like and subscribe if this brought you guys some value, so you can also keep up with the playlist, because I will be uploading a lot of videos. And, comment down below if something seems a little bit tricky. We could dive into the book and get into the theory a little more. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy New Year.